if I ask what a bag
Alright, okay, I'm stop playing. So, today we're going to be chatting about, I know it's been a minute, hey, I missed y'all too, okay? So, today we're going to be chatting about a thread of messages that my homegirl posted in the squad chat. We call that motherfucker BT Uncut. You'll see that. But anyway, so these messages came from Mother. We've talked about Mother before because Mother just always has so much chat-worthy shit for me to discuss. So anyway, she puts the screenshots in our chat, and you know it's pretty much an exchange between her and another man, and he is in a relationship. And not only is he in a relationship, this man is damn near engaged. So before giving y'all too much, I'ma just go ahead and let you read the first half of the messages, because I'm gonna break this shit down into parts. We're gonna just look at the first part of the messages that I saw, so you can see how this conversation really unfolded, okay? So a few seconds for y'all to go ahead and read these messages. So this isn't the first time Mother has shown me a man who was either in a relationship or like damn near married in her DMs. And every time she does this, I'm like, bitch, save these screenshots. Because you know what? I really wanted to do like a whole video exposing niggas who are damn near married or are married. And I wanted to expose them, right? But you know what? I realized that wasn't going to do nothing but get all the niggas to flood my DMs with receipts of y'all trifling hoes, y'all trifling bitches who are married or engaged or in a relationship still in another motherfucking DMs. I ain't want to do that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna make this a people chat. I'm not gonna take my love, you know how I like to dig in men sometimes. I ain't gonna do that because I know it is some foul women out here. I can't relate. I don't know any, but from what y'all tell me, it's some foul women out here. So I ain't gonna not include them, because what came out in the second half of these messages is beyond me. So first of all, when I read these ones, the first ones, I'm just like, why? Somebody make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why do you get into a relationship, get on one knee, before you even get on the one knee, you go buy a ring, spend your hard-earned money on the ring to get on one knee, to propose, to turn around and want to cheat on them. Make it make sense. I just don't understand. So I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, why not just not be with the person? Like, y'all do this all the time, and it just sounds like insanity to me. Like, it's the gluttony and the greediness of wanting to have your cake and eat that shit too, but to the highest degree, because it's not just the fact that y'all are in a relationship. Because my thing is, what the first thing that I saw in the messages that really got under my skin is the emphasis on the whole I'm still single. Now, yes, we do know that by law, until you sign that piece of paper, you are still single in legalities. We're talking legally. But morally, let's talk about morals. Okay? Morally, you know damn well your ass not single. Because if you truly feel that you are single while still in a relationship and you're going to move as a single person, why even set that person up to think that y'all are committed? Because again, I'm not even just going to say that it's about being in a relationship. What it is about is monogamy or your lack thereof. I'm not going to judge anybody who knows deep down in their soul they're not meant to be monogamous or they don't want to be monogamous. That is everybody's own choice and right. I'm going to respect it and I'm not going to talk down on that. And what you're not going to do, what makes it wrong is when you get into a relationship or you get into a marriage or an engagement and you know you don't have the capacity to be monogamous, but you still portray yourself as somebody who can be. That's where the issue lies. So that's what I have a major problem with, people who want to emphasize the fact that they still single for their benefit, knowing damn well, like, nigga, you getting ready to jump the broom. Like, you're engaged. Not my wife. Not yet my wife. Like, look at the technicalities of the words. Like, oh, just get on my nerves. Okay, now we're going to move into the second half. Because, baby, when I tell you the plot thickens, okay? We are not done with the mess. This is just the first. We're just touching the surface, okay? Go ahead and read. So, you know what? I almost felt bad for him when I seen him that second set of messages. I almost felt bad. Because I'm like, you know what? This is a man who tried. And then I stopped feeling bad for his ass because I'm not giving y'all no fucking brownie points for doing what you supposed to do in a relationship. I went to this place and this place and this place and I didn't cheat. And look how she did me. First of all, you don't get no stars, no gold points for not cheating. For being monogamous or being in a relationship and being faithful. You don't get no points for that. Sorry. I'm so sad that you got screwed over by somebody like that, but I'm not going to give you points for doing what you're supposed to do. However, she damn, I was ready to go in and then she fucked everything. I'm like, damn, bitch. Damn. Like, the reason why I still have beef with the young man is because why on earth would you stay in a relationship to cheat back? Some of y'all have this fucked up logic that revenge is more valuable and important than your own healing, than your truth, than you moving forward. That shit ain't never gonna be more worthy than that. I don't care like how, if you think, that's the thing, a lot of people think they're going to feel better or absolve like the pain or discomfort or like just the hurt that somebody else has caused them. I get it. This young man feels like, you know what? She did this to me, so I'm gonna go do it to her. And the problem is, where is that gonna get you all? Neither one of y'all are healing. Neither one of y'all are practicing forgiveness. Because let me say this. It's nothing wrong with that man wanting to stay, even though he got cheated on. I'm never going to judge somebody for wanting to stay in a relationship with a person who has cheated on them. I'm not going to do that. That's their right, their prerogative. What I do find a big ass problem with is you staying in the relationship to cause more damage. Like, and I tell women this all the time, but this is a people thing. If you are going to stay in a relationship after infidelity, both parties have to be committed to healing. You have to be committed to forgiveness. You have to be committed to moving forward. Because if you're not, everybody's just wasting each other's time. Because you decided to stay with her to go and do the same underhanded shit that she did. For what? For what? Because essentially, and I talked about this in the resentment video, once somebody, because what she did was really disrespectful. Like, I could never come back from some shit like that, but I know other couples who they done been back from worse. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying for me personally, when you put somebody in the bed, it's levels to cheating. I'm not gonna act like it's not. There are levels to cheating. And once you get to the place with a motherfucker where y'all taking pictures together and saving them in the phone, you're laying up in my bed with this motherfucker shirt on, that to me, for me, there will be no coming back from that. Because what did I tell y'all before? When you feel disrespected and you stay and you're not committed to forgiving, you build resentment. So you're going to stay in a relationship thinking, oh, let's just see if we can make it work. Let's see out because you done invested all your time and shit. But baby, it don't get no better unless you're committed to it getting better. That's a choice. Like how they tell you, happiness is a choice, love is a choice. Like that shit is not just a feeling of one day waking up and being like, oh, I don't feel resentful no more. Like, no, that shit is a choice. So what I'm saying is, it's just so counterproductive to decide to stay with someone after they have done you wrong, after they have cheated on you and disrespected you and the relationship. To stay there and to cause more hurt, I'ma just get you. Like, it's different if y'all establish, like, you know what, babe, I'ma go ahead and give you a pass because I know I fucked up. I think more resentment will be relieved sometimes. Maybe if, you know, y'all decide to be together, the person who got cheated on is just like, you know, if you feel like this what you need to go out and do for us to like be even or be on the same page, then let's communicate about that. But a lot of people, they're not willing to do that because for a lot of people, cheating and infidelity and all of that other shit is one-sided. They don't want the other person to do it. Double standards like a motherfucker. But anyway, I think it's important for you all to have that conversation and decide, like, what does this person feel like? I'm telling y'all, this is a big reason why millennials aren't getting married. This is a big reason why we're scared of marriage, why we don't want to get married, because we sitting here minding our single ass business and we seeing other motherfuckers who are in a relationship or are engaged or are married trying to come talk to us. And in my head, like that whole time, when niggas do that, I just be like, bro, this could never, like, you could never be my man. You could never be my man doing shit like this. Ever. And I think, like, that's just what creates the negative stigma around marriage for people, like, in their 20s right now or in their early 30s. Because we sitting here witnessing people do shit like this, not taking it seriously. Like, it's one thing to be in a relationship and to be fucking off on each other. All right, whatever. But when you bring the sanctity of marriage into this shit and you still want to go fuck off, that to me is just, it just is insanity. And I call it insanity because there is no logic to it at all. And I really want us to get to a place where we start looking at marriage and being in a relationship and being committed to somebody is something beautiful and something to be experienced, and something next level that like elevates us instead of like pulling us down. And we can't do that when motherfuckers out here doing shit like this. So if you are a person who can't seem to be faithful or feels the need to cheat back, I need you to look real deep inside yourself. If you know somebody who do shit like this, because I had, when I posted these DMs on my Instagram, one of my male followers was like, yeah, I be out with some of my guys who's married, and I just be looking at them like, y'all gotta start holding each other accountable. I know y'all be so quick to say it ain't my business and all that other shit, but y'all know birds of a motherfucking feather, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because and I'm gonna put it to you like this, let me get into a relationship with a man, and I've already, even niggas I done just been talking to, right? Let me get into a relationship where I'm talking, or I'm getting serious with somebody, and I notice that he got some dog ass friends. Meaning I always see his friends doing bogus shit to their girlfriends. Oh, baby, my antennas are up. Because then I'm looking at your ass like, what the fuck you doing when y'all out and I'm not around? Because you hang around niggas who think it's okay to disrespect their relationships. So I ain't saying you can't never be friends with them niggas, but when it come to going out, no, y'all can't go out together. Because that'll be the friend that'll be like, hey bro, like I know she pissed you off, go ahead and talk to her. Some of y'all who follow me on Instagram will probably remember me telling a story about a young man who I met in the club, and the next day when that nigga was acting funny, he came out and told me he had a whole bitch. And in my mind, I'm thinking, so why the fuck did you take my number down? And you know, this man sat there and told me that his friend egged him on. That his friend was like, yeah, man, like, I know y'all into it. Like, we just going out to have a good time, man. Like, go ahead and talk to her, man. She cute, man. Like, I don't want my man to have no friends like that. No, I want my man to have friends that tell him to go talk that shit out. To tell him that, all right, we're going to have a couple, we're going to have a couple drinks. You going to be all right. Like, y'all will be good tomorrow. That's the type of friend I want my nigga to have. Like, and that's what I mean. Like, we got to hold each other accountable. I'm not never finna, like, continue to hang out with one of my friends. I call a friend. I'm not gonna hang out with somebody. I call a friend and I sit there and I watch them cheat on their significant other, especially if it's their motherfucking husband. Never. I'm not gonna watch somebody disrespect the unity of marriage. So we gotta start holding each other accountable. We gotta start taking this shit more seriously. And remember, it's not everybody, because that's what I feel like when these motherfuckers come in our DMs and we know, like, we be like, oh, I just never want to be the bitch that somebody other bitches are laughing at because they know something about my man that I don't. Like, I think it is 10 times better to communicate with somebody. And I'm gonna touch on something real brief. Monogamy is not for everybody. And that's okay. Like, the thing is, in society, we have portrayed monogamy to be good and everything else to be bad. And I don't want y'all to feel that way. I want y'all to really understand that just because somebody is not going to agree with you not being monogamous with them does not mean that that's the only way of life. And you have to come to a place of acceptance within yourself to be like, you know what? I don't think I could just be committed to one person. Sexually, emotionally. Some people are like that, and that's okay. I'm gonna be the first person to tell you it's okay. What is not okay is when you aren't honest about that with yourself or with other people, and then people sign up for some shit that they didn't want to get themselves into. Because then you take away their choice. Because that's the thing. When you have a lifestyle or a feeling that is not in alignment with what society deems as appropriate or as okay, you're gonna have people that aren't gonna agree with you. But then you're going to have a lot of people who feel the same way you do and who respect the fact that you're honest about where you are and the fact that you don't have the ability to be monogamous. That's where a lot of this shit comes up from as well. So I just wanted to throw that in there. And this probably won't be the first or last time that I'm going to touch on that, because as I'm getting older and understanding that every relationship looks different, that's something that I'm coming to realize as well. All right? So if you know somebody that's married, tell they married ass or engaged, because engaged is damn near the same. Bitch, don't talk to me until you are cut the fuck off. I don't even talk to niggas who ain't been single for at least 6 months, because I don't need those problems. I don't need them. Because you know what that tells me? Because look, where my piece of paper at? You know what this shows me? This man is codependent. That's been my word since I started working in my new job. Because we do a group on codependency. Baby, there's so many of y'all codependent. And you know how I know that this young man is codependent? It is because most people who felt the level of disrespect that he felt, they would have been like, you know what? Because he said I don't know if y'all saw this message, but somewhere in there, he said that y'all did see this. He politely packed up her shit and was sitting. So at some point they reconciled. For whatever reason, they reconciled. And my issue is this. Any person who is in their right fucking mind, who knows their worth, who is very because I'm gonna take y'all back to the attachments video, who is secure, who has a secure attachment style, they wouldn't have stayed in that situation. And the fact that he did tells me there is something he feels like he needs to get from that relationship, that he is nervous or scared that he is not going to find anywhere else. And that speaks to the codependency part of it. So that's all I got. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long because we got more chats coming this week, okay? So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, all right?